Welcome, Formula V fans. We're in Silverstone for the Silverstone Grand Prix, round 4. We're currently in the Q1 session, and nobody is yet to. Nobody has gone out yet. The Red Bull team are preparing to go out. Kieran Baggy's a dominant man who's won the last 3 races. See, can he do it in Silverstone? He's won here with AlphaTauri before. The 2 Red Bulls are going out, and it looks like there's going to be slipstream involved.
Full map, please.
Yep, full map's on.
Callum.
Alright guys, I'm just gonna have to turn text to speech off. Alright, we're back underway. So it looks like KB's gonna get it off Kieran Baggy's. So the Red Bulls are currently on our lap. So it's one of the okay. So Josh is going to start a flyer very soon. He's going to the final turn and he's going to go down the Hamilton straight. This is follow him on board and I will guide you through this lap. So down the Hamilton straight into Abbey we go. He goes flat out, doesn't lift, and into turn 2 we go. So he's nice on his throttle there, slowly building up. Toggle DRS as soon as you get into the zone, and there's been a yellow flag in sector 3 somewhere. I think it's the Haas has gone off. Yeah, quad has gone off. We're gonna go back there, and there's another yellow flag in sector 1, and I think someone's gone off, or he's gone off the Alpine, but it's okay. Yeah, so I think it could be a front row, maybe a front row lockout for Red Bull. We'll have to wait and see, but I think Kieran Baggy's can definitely get into a front row. It could be his first time not in the front row if he doesn't get on the front row. So Josh is going to set the benchmark, going through the chicane and out into the Hamilton straight. And the McLaren. It's gone off, but regardless, 127.044 for Josh Tomo. And Kieran Baggy has beaten that by nearly a second and a half. Wow. Red Bull are going to be a hard team to beat. 125. And Yami, the Haas, has gone second fastest, 1.1 hundredths of a second behind. And there's now been a yellow flag, and Josh Tomo has just set the fastest sector of sector 1. I'm not sure who's gone off there. So it looks like all soft compound today. And now the McLaren will start his flying lap with just seems behind him. I think there's a Haas behind him. And now the AlphaTauri just up ahead of AKL. And across the line, Bufferino goes sixth fastest with 2 2.3 seconds, and there's been a sector 2 yellow flag. With the I think it's with the Alpine. And now there's been a sector 1, sector 2. Okay, yeah, the Ferrari has gone off. And now there's been another yellow flag in sector 3. And now Young Shots have just set a purple sector in the Williams. And the sector 1, sector 1, sector 3 yellow flag. Oh, and there's a yellow flag for all 3 sectors. But Young Shots will not have to slow down as he is clear of those hazards. And now rounds the final corner, and he goes 5th fastest, just 1.5 seconds behind Kieran Baggies and 1 second behind for Josh Thomo off Kieran Baggies. It's been a yellow flag somewhere. I think, yeah, it's the Mercedes who's gone off. And now there's another yellow flag. And the yellow avatar is gonna cool down. Now let's see any improvements for Arise. Okay, I think he's just starting his flyer now. Let's follow him on board. And there's been a yellow flag. Not sure what has happened there. But regardless, we're going to follow the AlphaTauri of AKL on board. But the McLaren just creeping behind. There's been a yellow flag just up ahead. I think he's just ran out of fuel a little bit. Oh, when he goes on the sausage curb, might damage the floor of his car. Oh, and he's gone he's gone wide. I'm not sure what's just happened there. We can consider his lap abandoned and invalidated maybe, and there's a yellow flag. I think it's been invalidated. Oh, and the Alfa Romeo of Josh Thomo has just gone off. He's gonna cross the line. 9th fastest now. Sector 3. Yellow flag. I think it might be one of the Haas's. Okay, so just nearly 8/10 of a second, well 7/10 of a second off Kieran Baggies as far as Q1, but we'll see the real action and real, quality laps in Q3. So he's going into his garage currently. And now there's been a yellow flag. I think, yeah, I think it's due to fuel. Okay, now Toxin is in 6th place with 6th place with a 126.7, which is solid enough, and I think he will stay in Q. I think he will make it to Q2. And the Mercedes just up ahead has maybe held him up. I don't think so. Anyway, let's follow on the outlap so far. There's been a yellow flag. I'm sure that's for fuel reasons. Yeah, it's for fuel reasons of AKL. And Haas just behind him. Okay, and the Haas of Quarking has gone off. We have a spinner. He's gone onto the grass, but he's gone back on the track. He's hit the grass once again. He's having to reduce his speed. Ooh, he's losing a bit of traction. And then the Ferrari just behind him is going to let him past. And the flags are due to... Okay, and then I think he's been told to stay out. Oh no, actually he's just approaching cuffs. I think he's went in the wrong pit lane. He went in the old pit lane entry. And the Mercedes is just at a 125.973, so that will put him at 3/10 of a second, nearly 4/10 of a second off Kieran Baggies of the Red Bull. Yeah, but he's not going to get another lap in, I don't think so. The Red Bull just there. Kieran Baggies in the pit. He knows he's done enough. He knows it. Let's follow Toxin on his flying lap. Oh, and he slides a little bit there. He takes it, okay, he takes it smoothly. And now he's just past the old pit lane entry into Cuff's corner. Let's see, what is he going to be smooth in the throttle into Cuff's corner? Is he going to use any brake? Okay, he's actually, wow, he's gone flat out at Cuff's. No braking needed. Green flag up ahead, so he is clear, but there's a yellow flag somewhere. I think that's, nobody's gone off, it's just fuel. Now he's going to pass the Ferrari of Usha and get maybe a little bit of slipstream. He's taking these corners absolutely brilliantly, going flat out. Let's see what he can do now. Do the final chicane. Oh, and he hit the sausage curb. And he crosses the line, no improvements made. Oh, and what's just happened to the Red Bull? What has just happened? I think they're approaching the hazard. Okay, the Red Bull is just retired. He's crashed. And now that's just that he's out. That sees him out of qualifying, and maybe just start at the back of the grid for the race. So Wackney looks like not have enough fuel for a flyer. Toxin is on another flyer, past the old pit lane, and now into Cuff's corner. This is a critical, vital part of this lap. Oh, he got off the curb. Oh, he spun. We can consider his lap abandoned. Yellow flags being waved, of course. And now into the pit lane. Williams with the young shots on a flyer. Let's see if we can make any improvements. It's fresh lineup for Williams today. It's a lot different. It can affect Williams badly, but Toxin and young shots have been doing great. I won 2 yesterday in Silverstone in Division 2. Let's see if they can do anything similar and as skillful as that today. Can they get points? We top 5 finish. Top 6. Oh, and okay, he hasn't invalidated, I don't think so. And there's been a yellow flag in Sector 3, no one's gone off. It's okay. He's now going to complete the sector. Oh, it's going to be a purple sector. It's going to be a purple sector 1. Oh, he's hit the curb a little bit. He's ran out of battery, but I think he's gonna have to charge. He's gonna have to charge your battery. I don't know if he has enough juice left for another lap. He crosses the line. No improvements made. And there's been a yellow flag in Sector 3. I think that's the McLaren. No. Okay, the McLaren's invalidated. Yami is on a flyer behind his teammate. And his teammate, oh, and his teammate spun! It has ruined Yami's lap. He's ruined his own teammate's lap, but wow, he spun. I've seen some spinners in that corner now. But regardless, we're still going to continue the flying lap of. He's only 9/10. He's less than a second off Kieran Baggies. It's a good corner there. He's going to go into the chicane now. He's going to have a flyer, and I think he's going to start another one. And now down the Hamilton straight he goes into Abbey. Let's see if he can go. He does go flat out, no throttle left needed. It's a very good Abbey there. Very good turn 1. Yeah, the shifts are very good. Vital, quick, sharp shifts. Okay, and there's been a yellow flag waved at sector 1, and it looks like the Red Bulls like come to a stop. But I think it might just be for fuel reasons, and there's also been a sector 3 yellow flag, but I think oh! And Yami has nearly bended into the wall. Luckily he's okay, and he's going to continue qualifying. I was very close. And the Alpine just passing by, and he's been disqualified for going the wrong way by accident, trying to recover. He's going to be absolutely furious about that, and Haas are going to be absolutely furious to the stewards. He's been disqualified. He's gonna start this Grand Prix last on the grid, as we see him parking his Haas on the side on the grass to be picked up. Wow. It's very unlucky. I want to see McLaren on the flyer lap. And Aston Martin is going to cross the line. He goes 16th fastest past that Haas. It's not going to be a good qualifying. It might not be a good qualifying session for Haas because they're very much at a risk. But oh, and he's spun on the curve. He's at the curve, and McLaren nearly gone the wall. That's a bad voice crack. Wait. Has he just hit the wall? I thought I seen his wheel bend. Oh, and Tuxen has been handed a 5-place grid penalty as we see him spin again. Tuxen's been handed a 5-place grid penalty. Williams took a big hit there. He's had a collision. He's just hit someone. Unlucky for him on his Formula 1 debut. His Division 1 debut. Yeah, his flyer has pretty much been abandoned. Does he have damage? I'm not sure. No, his front wing is okay. So 52 seconds left, and in the quali session, just under a minute. And the driver very much at risk is the Haas of Quad King. Okay, and he's coming behind someone there, and so he is very much at risk. And also the Aston Martin, the two are going to be pushing hard to get out of this zone, but I don't know if there's any hope for them. Let's see when he runs off the final corner, and he crosses the line, and he gets out of the risk zone. He gets out of the relegation zone. He's not going to get relegated. Now let's see the Aston Martin. He's going to round off to sector 3 on. Well, he's just completed sector 2. Oh, and he's gone off. I think he's invalidated. Oh, and it's gone to the pit lane. Oh, he is out. That sees him out of qualifying, and he's going to drag his car back to the pits. Disappointing for Aston Martin, but they still have a driver in P8 to start Q2. They have one car through Q2, and one of them out. So far, the ones out are the Haas of Yami, who's just qualified and will start at the back of the grid for the race. And Aston Martin is out, and KB, who's crashed, is out, and the Ferrari, I think, is out. So as Kieran Baggies has rounded off the Q1, top of the times, and Mercedes just behind him. He doesn't have much support. He's not going to have support up there for the race with Red Bull. There is his teammate left out of Q2 and out of the race. Out of the quali session. So he's gonna go into the pit lane, and he just has to cross the line when he's in the pit lane. And that brings our Q1 session to a halt. So okay, so it's pit lane. His pit box is not actually not as past the line. So I think we're gonna have to wait. Actually, when he gets into the pit, will this be over? Okay, so Kieran Baggies is fastest in Q1, He's through to Q3, Q2 of course, and it's 9-10 for AlphaTauri in Q1. Very close, but Edge gets the upper hand on his teammate by just by a second. So yeah, Toxin has been handed a 5-place grid penalty. So that is unfortunate for Williams. And also one of their cars is not going to start. Oh no, it will. Alright, it will. They will. Both of them through to Q2. But Toxin's going to have to really do something good in Q2 to fend off this grid penalty. And if he can make it to the Q3, then yeah, I think Kieran will do 2 laps, and then I think he'll just go back into the pit lane. That's what he normally does. He knows that he can pull off unbeatable times. So then we go to Q2. So we are back in qualifying 2, session 2, and Kieran has just left the he's left the pit box, and he's ready to start a flyer or a side lap, and just put the AlphaTauri right behind him. So the 2 Hondas are the ones currently out. It's just the AlphaTauri Honda behind him. It's currently all out and out lap. He's let Ferrari pass for maybe slipstream, or just not cause any confusion, as the Ferrari is actually on an AI. The cups now. Kieran has let the AlphaTauri and the Ferrari pass, so the AlphaTauri is going to be the one to start his lap first. With the Ferrari of Usha just behind him. His lap has been invalidated, but I don't know if that's in this and the next lap, which is a flying lap. And there's been a yellow flag cast in sector 3. Okay, I think everyone's okay. And now we start a flying lap on board with AKL. Alright, down the Hamilton straight into RB we go. Flat out, alright, we're past Village, and then he's gonna go into the loop, and then down the Wellington straight soon. He's in the Wellington, down the Wellington straight now. Oh, it's a medium tyre for Quad King and Wackney, and it's AlphaTauri teammate. Doing a yellow flag, sector 1, he's locked the rear, I think, AKL. So past the old pit lane entry into Copse, so he's going to go into Copse corner. Let's see if he can go flat out and not lift. He's not. Oh, and he's like, oh, there's a little bit on. I think he has invalidated. I think he might have. I think he's invalidated. Anyways, Ujib is behind him. Let's see what he can do. The Ferrari. So I think he's going to be the first one to set a time now. I think AK. Oh, and he's just hit a purple sector 2. Let's see if he can beat AKL's time, unless it's invalidated. And now he goes into club. He's going to go down the Hamilton straight to finish off the lap, to round it off. He's going to go first fastest. Anusha is going to go down the Hamilton straight. He's going to beat it by 2/10 of a second. And there's a yellow flag on sector 3. I'm not sure what's going on. Anyways, the The AlphaTauri is going to start on. I think he's messed up his lap a little bit there. But let's see what he can. We'll see what he's going to do. Oh, and he goes third fastest. Of course, that's going to change. I wonder what's happened. Oh, okay. Now I think the grid is starting to take shape. Wonder where Kieran is at. There's been a yellow flag in sector 3. Okay, so Kieran has he set a bad lap. He's not set the grid slap. Of course, that's not okay. And Young Shots and Toxin leads to 2 and 3. With just Toxin 0.2 of a second. Don Anaman has a yellow flag in sector 2, but it's been cleared now. Green flag. AKL charging the battery. Now Callum is going to start. Oh, it's invalidated for him. Okay, arises. Lost a bit of fuel. Oh, he's nearly spun, I think. Oh, into Cops, he's kind of slid a little bit, but I don't know, has he gained an advantage or not. There's a yellow flag just up ahead of him in sector 3. Oh, and Wackley's gone off the Mercedes. Oh no, I think he's just let him past. Aston Martin of Callum just up ahead. Now, the Haas invalidated lap. His lap time is going to be deleted. Oh, and he goes into the pits. And the McLaren has gone second fastest. Let's see about the rest of our Toxin's gone into the pits. Most will go into the pits. Kieran still on a slow down, so the Mercedes will cross the line. Won't make any improvements. No, it will go into the pits. And Bufferino Phil will go and go 9th fastest. And there's been a yellow flag in sector 1 of the Mercedes. The Mercedes has lost a little bit of fuel there, and I don't know, he's going to have to limp back to the pits. And now AKL is charging the battery. Not sure what he's doing, but so the McLaren is on the flyer into Cop's corner. Just take if he can. He's going to take Cops. I think smoothly on. He's gone. A lot of people have been doing. A lot of people have just gone too flat into Cops, and it's just not a good idea. There's now been a yellow flag somewhere. Anybody on a flyer? Okay, so nobody. The McLaren is on a flyer. So is the Mercedes. Into club now. It's gonna go down the straight to cross the line. Any improvement? Oh, and he goes fastest lap, fastest. He goes first fastest on a provisional pole, even though it's Q2, and he takes he does take out me pretty flat out. Now the Ferrari 50, just 5/100th of a second off him. Oh, into Cop's corner. That's a brilliant Cops there. He's on his out lap actually. Right, oh, he's gone flat out into the pit. Is there not okay? So there's not going to be a penalty. AKL now. Oh, and he's gone wide off Cops. No invalidation needed. With the other AlphaTauri of his just behind him. Now down the Hamilton straight, he goes good on the straight into Abbey. He goes flat out. Now into Farm Curve. Into Village he goes. He's gonna take it smooth and he's gonna go down there into the loop. And then he's gonna make it down the Wellington straight now, and Josh Tomo is back in here actually. He's P13. So down the Wellington straight now. Into Brooklands he goes. Oh, okay, that's actually it's a very good Brooklands there. To Luffield. Oh, and he's gone onto the gravel. Into the national pit straight now. Into Cop's corner. Will he go wide this time? Oh, and he doesn't. He does keep it. He needs a downshift there, though. Now into Maggots. Oh, there's been a yellow flag in Sector 1. I think it's just due to fuel. Anyway, so we'll resume this flying lap. I'm not sure what's just happened there. So Interclub he goes down the straight. Any improvement? Kieran Baggy's not even set a lap yet. Okay, no improvement. He's gone second fastest. I think he might have been validated or something there. So he's got the Haas just behind him to start his flyer. The AlphaTauri still yet to start one. And now he crosses the line to start his flying lap. Kieran Baggy is still on the flyer. Maybe he wants a challenge. Purposely doing this in Q2. Good, he gets a good exit out of there. Now, oh, and he slides a little bit now down the Wellington straight. Let's see if he can. He does have a lot of battery left there. Into Brooklands he goes. He's gonna get a smooth one into, and now into Luffield. I think its flyer has been a little bit gone, but now he's gonna go. He's gonna go past the old pit entry into Cobb's corner, which just he's got a Ferrari ahead of him, and he near. Okay, he doesn't go wide. He downshifts. It's good stuff. He's in the relegation zone. He's trying to get out of it. And Kieran Baggy goes fastest now. Finally, a flyer from him. A 126.2 nearly. Will that be enough to fend off the relegation zone? And I think yes. Oh, and now he's gonna pass into Club. The Vale, sorry. It's gonna go into Club down the Hamilton straight now to finish off lap, to round off the lap, and he is out of the relegation zone in P5. Tuxin now on a flyer. Or is he? Because his fuel's a little bit low. But I think he is. Yes, he is one. He is on one now. Let's follow him. Into Vale he goes. And now into Club. And down the Hamilton straight now to cross the line for P6. Passes a teammate. And there's a yellow flag in Sector 2. And I think they've been tangled. The Red Bull. And the Ferrari. Of the Alfa Romeo of Bufferino Phil. He's not on a flyer definitely now. So the Haas is now past dual pitch rate. Now let's say he's gonna improve because if he did not slide there, I think he could have done a much better job, of course. And he's actually ran out of fuel now, so he's not on a flyer anymore. Yeah, he's not using full throttle, so he's trying to manage fuel there. Toxin also running low on fuel. The AlphaTauri on a flyer. Most of them pitting now. Aids invalidates. Toxin is not on a. I think he's going to go into the pits. Oh, and he nearly gets caught up there, and there's been a yellow flag of the AlphaTauri. Okay, so Young Shots is on an out lap. It's just ahead of him. Now Bufferino fell with his teammate ahead of him. Now there's one to cross the line. There's one to actually go to it. And he sets a purple sector 1. He sets the fastest sector there. Okay, he's on a, yes, he is on a flyer. He is on sector 2 at the moment. Let's see, he's gonna go down he's gonna go into Cop's corner. Oh, it's, oh, he's slid, oh, and he's nearly in the wall. He slid, oh, Cops, people have slid at Cops. And McLaren has retired, I'm pretty sure. He's confident that he can make it into Q3. Q2. Oh! And Bufferino fell a spun. Been a yellow flag waved at sector 2. He's gonna get back on safely. He's gonna rejoin the track. Oh, it's 25 off. So Josh Tomo into the pit lane. So no one on a flyer, maybe the Mercedes. No, he's on an outlap with just the young shots ahead of him. So Mercedes is going to go into the flying lap. So Wackney is on this outlap now. Now down the Hamilton straight and across the line and start his flyer. Now into Abbey he goes, flat out, hits the curb, and now the checkered flag is out. Let's see, this is his last lap. He's in the relegation zone. Can he get out and push it out of Q2? He starts tapping the throttle there. Down the Wellington straight. Well, down the Wellington straight into Brooklands he goes. This is going to be critical corner zone. He has sent it. It's a brilliant corner to go into Luffield now. Oh, he's going to pass the old pit lane. He's really putting those revs quite high and shifting when necessary. And then now into Cop's corner. He's gonna he spun. Wackney has spun and he is out of Q2 now, and there's no chance for him to get a good lap, and there's no chance for him to get a lap in. So young shots, it's okay. He's gonna try and improve. Mercedes of Wackney, I'm not sure. I think he's maybe out now. Yeah, so Wackney has fun. Young shots has let him by. Wackney is in the relegation zone. Let's see if he can make an improvement to get out. Oh, and he's gone into the pits. I think he's gone off like earlier, so now he knows that he's out of qualifying. That makes him knocked out. So the relegation order, Callum, the Aston Martin, sadly in Aston P11 just outside. So he's 7/10 off. Bufferino, Phil Wackney, and Arise 1K. He finishes last in Q1 and Q2. The Alpine. So Alpine are now out of qualifying, and along with one Mercedes, and but Alfa Romeo will remain, and also the AlphaTauri will scrape Q3. It's just about getting in on Q3 on P10. Toxin through to Q3, and Young Shots P4. The two Williams boys are through doing their reserve duties, doing it greatly as Kieran Baggies once again fastest. We will see you in Q3 shortly. Goodbye. Now we are here. Q3, this is the big deal. This will determine the grid of the top 10 who will qualify in the points for the Grand Prix. Kieran Baggy's Red Bull has gone out. And let's have a look at the tyre compound. All soft compound. Now the McLaren is out. Josh Thomas has already started his out lap. DRS, Darnell Wellington straight. He's gonna outlap. Will need to be good. Guarantee a good start on the benchmark. He's first up. Pass straight into Cops corner. Oh, and he's gone off Josh Thomas. He's cut the corner. He's ran off. Oh, down here into Vale. Or into Cloves. Down the Hamilton straight. Oh, and there's been a yellow flag and saw cause in sector 3. And it's going to go into Abbey. He doesn't have to lift the throttle, he goes flat out. Doesn't downshift, stays in 8th gear. And now he's going to go into Village he goes. Nearly, he's now reached the Wellington straight. Into Brooklands, here we go. Now into Luffield. It's a very good exit. Oh, and and he's invalidated, unlucky. Yeah, so that will be his flying lap over. Now, Toxin is to start. It's a flying lap. Now he starts his flying lap, going in to Cops corner. And and he doesn't have to lift. No, I think he has lifted. Well, there's been a yellow flag wave now he goes into Beckett's and now into Chapel. Oh, he's gone off. Flying lap is finished. He did set a purple sector 2, but the McLaren has gone off. Oh, and the Ferrari has hit the wall. The AlphaTauri is to complete the flying lap and ensure another one and an improved one. So he's going to go first fastest at 126.5 on the softs. Young Shots go second by just 3 100ths of a second. Into Abbey he goes. Now down, he's passed it. Kieran Baggy's 125.386. I think he has enough for proof here. I think he might drag his car back into the pit lane and come out when he needs to. Now into Village he goes. He's past the Wellington straight. To Luffield. Now he's going to go past the... oh, he's under the gravel! Oh, he's nearly hit the wall. He is incredibly lucky. He is incredibly lucky is to not hit that wall. Oh my. Very lucky to not hit that wall, but his teammate is also approaching now. Kieran has gone off. The Red Bull's gone off the track. No damage. No damage has been done. He's a little bit low on fuel, and Young Shots will start his. Oh, and he's starting to run out of fuel. Most people will have to go back to the pits. Now into Cops corner. Back past the pit straight. He's going to go into Cops corner. That's brilliant throttle control. But I think he's, yeah, I think he was fuel into Maggots and Beckets. Oh, and he slid a little bit. But he's recovered and he's controlled it. DRS as soon as it's available. Now down the hangar straight. Into Stowe. Sliding the car a little bit. It's going to go into Vale now. Into Club. Down the Hamilton straight. He's not going to pit, so it's a flyer. He crosses the line to a second fastest behind Kieran Baggies by 0.3 of a second. He's not going to do a charity. He's going to go to cool down lap now. And AKL, I think, I don't know, has he started? No, he has not started a lap. Oh! He slid off onto the grass. He's not going to hit the wall though, but he does go into the gravel. No wheel spin. He's alright. And now Toxin on his out lap here, gonna finish now his out lap down the Hamilton straight to get his flying lap underway now. Into Abbey he will go now, and then into Farm. Oh, and it's good. He doesn't downshift. Into Village we go. Back. Okay, it's really good into the loop now. Now down the Wellington straight. DRS as soon as it's available. Quick DRS reaction, quick timing. So it's all softs. Oh, and into Brooklands. Now into Luffield. He's gonna go. You know, nearly past the start. He's past the old pit straight. The Williams with Toxin last currently into Cops Corner. He downshifts, that's brilliant. Oh, and he still stays in. He does stay in, yes. Into Maggots he goes. Is he going to hit the curb? No, he will not. He won't hit the sausage curb. Into Beckett's. And now into Chapel. He's going to use DRS down the hangar straight. No, Mercedes. Currently P2 and between the yellow flag waved. Just going to go currently. He's going to go past Stowe. Now into Vale. He doesn't pit. It's going to be a flyer. He's running out of fuel a little bit. Looks like he's got under a lap left. And now he's going to cross the line. Down the Hamilton straight. He goes 6th fastest. Just behind his teammate. So far his teammate is out qualifying him. His teammate is on an outlap jump shots. Also teammates in Formula 2. Div 2. I think Toxin has retired. What's just happened? I'm not sure what's just happened. But we're gonna use camera of the Alfa Romeo to see what has just happened to Toxin. I think he's maybe got going. No, he is in the pit. So we're gonna follow him on his flying lap now. And I think something in the timing has been updated. Sector. Yellow flags all the way around. We've run out of fuel. Young shots on a flyer through Cuff's corner. A Sector 2 yellow flag is waved. The McLaren, I think, has nearly maybe ran out of fuel now. I think it's just stopping, and he's just ruined Young Shot's lap by pulling out in front. It's unfortunate for him, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's just happened to Toxin. The Bufferino, Josh Tomo of the Alfa Romeo will be next to start his flyer, and then Kieran Baggies in behind. Past Club he goes now into the Hamilton straight. He's gonna cross the line and he goes 3rd fastest now. Now let's just take a look at our. Let's take it. Oh, he's gonna actually go into the pits. I think he is on a flyer. He is now, and he's gonna go into the pits. Yeah, most have ran out of fuel. He's just, you know, taking it lightly. Usha has just retired. I'm not completely sure what just happened. I don't know actually, has he retired? P4 is thing. And our Quad King now in the Haas will start his flying lap. Oh, and he's lost traction, has gone onto the gravel. The AlphaTauri Honda just passing by of his. Yeah, and the Haas has gone off in young shots. The two Williams boys are out. I'm not sure what's happened. Oh, and Quad King's lost traction once again. Now AKL is gonna come by. He is on a flyer, but he has enough fuel, and I think he's just abandoned this lap. Now Josh Shomo is gonna cross the line. No improvements. He's 4/10 off actually, and he's gonna slow down to do his cool down lap, and he's gonna pit. Okay, and it's just gone off of the AlphaTauri. How long left of qualifying do we have? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, so Kieran's fantastic, and I'm pretty sure he has secured pole position. I think he knows it as well, and Quad King's nearly gone off again. So the Mercedes now on a flyer. Just fast, and he's going to go now past the old pit straight into Cops corner. Into Cops, he's going to get brilliant throttle control. The checkered flag is out, and qualifying is complete with Kieran Baggies on provisional pole. We could say he is on pole. The Mercedes of Etron trying to deny Kieran Baggies. He is on a thrilling lap, 1/10 off. But he's gonna need about 4/10 to beat him. But he has got a purple sector too. And the McLaren has gone off. I'm not sure what's just happened there, but he's off. I'm pretty sure he's ran out of fuel. But he has completed his laps, and now pass into Clubs. Now down the Hamilton straight. Let's see any improvements. Oh, and he does not deny Kieran Baggies, 2/10 off. He doesn't deny him. That is qualifying complete, and the grid. Oh, he's actually. Oh, I didn't know the McLaren actually had damage. Okay, so now that completes the grid for the Grand Prix. I think Josh Thomas is going to go into the pits. So we've got Kieran Baggies on pole, the Red Bull, and it's the Mercedes just behind him. Let's see if he can pass him. But Kieran is so far continuing his dominant form of a record of 3 poles this season, 4 now. That's his 4th pole this season, and it's the 4th race. That's qualifying done, Q3, and now we're going to get the race underway in just a few moments. So, brilliant quality session. You know, McLaren, it was a little bit similar to Spa today. And that's qualifying, that's the order set, and we will see you for the start of the Grand Prix. Welcome to Silverstone now, as we're going to start the formation lap. Kieran Baggy's in front. He's going to just practice the 400-meter dash to pull into Alvey. So it looks like the medium compound for Kieran Baggy's, and the front row will have the medium compound on, and the third row will have the soft compound on. The AKL. Both AlphaTauri start alongside each other with Young Shots and Toxin, nearly twice the position separated. So Toxin currently leads the World Championship in Division 2. It's gonna maybe, so hopefully he doesn't, you know, put the car on the wall. In the cuffs, they're all taking it slow. Right. So far, no disqualifications on the formation lap. That's pretty new to us, because you know, I've never seen a race here with no disqualifications on the formation lap. So far, so good. So Yami is going to have to start, he's going to start at the back of the grid alongside the Aston Martin of Moose. And KP is, 16 times the position of his teammate. So he's going to start 16 places back. Okay, so formation lap, taking slow. They're going to warm up their tyres. Now here's the predicted pit stop strategy powered by AWS. We're gonna start this Grand Prix, and finally we can get this Grand Prix underway. I think the grid has been reformed now, and we can finally get this Grand Prix underway. It's the 400-meter dash from pole down the Hamilton straight. It's 5 lights. Let's see now. 5 lights ahead of the drivers. It's lights out at Silverstone. Now let's see. Kieran gets away well now. Nobody in front. Josh Thomo has gained a position. The Alfa Romeo, and someone's gone off. What has just happened? Into Abbey we go now. What has just happened with the AlphaTauri? AKL has lost so many positions. What has just happened? He's trailing in 16th with I don't know if it's about damage. Now Kieran Baggy leads the Grand Prix with Josh Thomo, the Alfa Romeo, right on his tail. Oh, and I think the Aston Martin has just gone off. Alfa Romeo right behind him. Oh, and he nearly gets him. And AKL overtakes Buffrino, fellow teammate of Josh Thomo, but Josh Thomo is currently in P2. Kieran gets so much of a better exit. Now, past the old pit straight into Cuff's corner. These are going to be critical and vital corners now at the start of this race, and Josh Thomo is taking Cuff's. Not the best. As now he gets to overtake the Mercedes is back at second. And he hits the sausage curb a little bit, but he saves himself. Past Beckett. There's been a yellow flag in Sector 2. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, the Mercedes is off. Wackney is off. P16 for him. And now chasing the Red Bull of Kieran Baggy's. Past the hangar straight now into Vale. Quadkin, the Haas has made up positions. Right, down the Hamilton straight. He's got a fastest lap. Kieran Baggy sets the fastest lap of this Grand Prix. Graphics are race control. The stewards have pointed out DRS has been enabled. Right, so we can get vital positions gained. Now the thing has glitched a little bit, and it says Kieran is P6. Even though he does lead the Grand Prix. So I'm not sure what has happened there. Okay, I think it's starting to reform a little bit. Since the Haas is out front. The leaderboard is just going to refresh. It is now refreshed. 4 tenths off. Josh Thomo just behind him, along with Young Shots. McLaren chasing the Ferrari and the Haas right on their tail with Tuxen right up behind him into Cup's corner. Oh, and he takes it much better than Quad King. He gets him moved on, and he's now P7. Tuxen, oh, and wheel to wheel he goes. Oh, and they make contact. There's contact, and I think the Haas has gone off of Quad King. Tuxen gets the position out of it. Josh Thomo just up ahead. And now the Haas battling for the position back. Let's see what can happen now. As now we go into Vale, and we're going to exit it into Club. And now DRS with Owen. Kieran has set the fast lap again. And then down the Hamilton straight now with DRS. No DRS actually. Into Abbey we go now. It is Tuxen and Quad King battling it out. It's the Williams and the Haas, the two back markers normally, but in real life. But no, anything can happen here. McLaren just up ahead. He's going to have to worry a little bit here, but Tuxen and Quad might lose a little bit of time battling it out. Now let's see now. DRS down the Wellington straight. He's going to go into Brooklands. We go down the inside. And the Haas is off. Quad King is out. He is off. He's off the track. Oh, and he makes contact with Tuxen. It's a risky dive bomb, and that's, you know, the stewards are most likely going to point out that it's his fault. That's it. And now KB, the Red Bull, making up 7 positions now, just behind the Alpine. It's 7 positions gained for KB, and now AKL's lost 10 positions, and Quad King has tumbled down the order. So Kieran Baggies now leads this Grand Prix with the fastest lap as well by a long margin, because in clean air. And it's Young Shots coming up behind. Young Shots might win a podium. He has something to prove until this for the season break approaching. Into Abbey we go, flat out on the throttle. Now he's going to go into the farm curve, into Village we go. He's going to go into the loop. Oh, and he goes over there. Wackney has retired from the session. It's going to be virtual safety cars deployed. Wackney, the Mercedes, is out, and I think he has crashed. He is out of this Grand Prix. Now let's take a look at the... Oh, it's been a 5-second penalty for AKL, who speeded in the pit lane. I think he has to get a wing change. Very, very slow into the pit lane. The wreck has been cleared up of the Mercedes. Let's see this pit lane. Let's see this pit. Okay, there's about a sub 2 second stop for AKL. Oh, and Bufferino has been given drive-through penalty for speeding on the virtual safety car. But it is green flag, and we're ready to go racing again here at Silverstone. It resumes. Young Shots 1 second behind him, not in DRS range. Let's see if Tuxen's not behind the McLaren, chasing the Ferrari, and the Ferrari just behind the Young Shots. Oh, and 3 second time penalty for 3 violations of track limits maybe, or contact. Oh, as we see KB passing the Alpine, but it's not over. It's not over just yet as they go into Vale. And it's a club that Alpine it's behind the Red Bull. The Red Bull trying to desperately make positions up, trying to gain closer to his teammate. And now Josh Thomo just behind his the Mercedes. Now into Abbey we go. He's too. I think he's not going to get this. He's not going to get it just yet. Interesting battles going on on the track. McLaren looks to be chasing. Let's see if we can get a view of that. But he looks to be chasing him down the Wellington straight. Down the inside he goes, and into Brooklands. He gets the move done. He's been chasing him for a lap or so, and then he's now P8. Oh, but now he's alongside. Okay, and he's back, and Eddie AlphaTauri is just behind him. with the Aston Martin of Callum with a penalty. Let's just view these penalties. So far stopped for the last 3, and it's penalty of 3 seconds, so 3 and then 5. So AKL's been getting a 5. I think he thought that he could have served it in the pits, and it's been a miscommunication with the engineers and mechanics. Now Toxin, it's a good battle going on. The Ferrari is with Young Shots. He's alongside and ahead. He goes back now into Vale, into Claw. No, his Young Shot's gonna go down the inside. He is alongside and ahead. Gets the better exit. Yami has been given a 3-second time penalty. He's alongside and ahead, going into turn 1 Ave now. Down the Hamilton straight. Will there be any contact? Great battle going on. He goes a little bit wide, trying to give extra space. And Usha is right behind him up the Ferrari. Oh, no contact. He gives him room. It's good battle going on. He could just cut inside it if he. Maybe that could have been an accident there. But Josh Thomas is chasing the Mercedes now. And Young Shots has got the Ferrari on his back. And he's going to get DRS down the next straight. So now into Luffield we go now. He's going to go down in the National Pit Straight. Will he get there will be no DRS for this DRS zone coming up after Beckett's down the hangar straight into Cup's corner. Young Shots goes wide. Usha might get a warning for track limits there. Oh, and he goes over the sausage curb. Josh Thomas now is gonna get past, might get past the Mercedes, gets slipstream, DRS and battery press, everything, and he's go down the inside, down the outside. He dances around the outside, can't get him. Now he's gonna go front port to switch back. He's gonna go down the straight into Vale. Can he get the switch back down? No, he will not. But and I think he's made a bit of contact with it now. The Alfa Romeo just behind the Mercedes. He's defending off P2. Kieran Baggies is 3 seconds ahead. He's in clean air now, but Mercedes is going to lose a little bit of time. X-Ron will lose a little bit of time trying to defend, and Callum Whiteley, the Aston Martin, has been given a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, which might have resulted in track limits, corner cut, and maybe contact. Now Usha, the Ferrari, chasing Young Shots once again. Will be any luck down the Wellington straight into Brooklands we go. Into Luffield, nearly, and then Young Shots trying to defend desperately with Tuxin just creeping up behind them. Can he get behind his Williams teammate? And then KP has been given a 3-second time penalty when he's been getting positions a lot. Tuxin is trying to desperately climb the times. And Young Shots takes Cups, not the best. And Usha is going to get a little bit of time through Magus and Beckett's. Into the chapel. Tuxin has been given a 3-second time penalty when you thought he was still in this discussion and debate. And now down the hangar straight. Is he gonna get it now into Stowe? It's gonna dance around the outside, and now he's alongside and ahead now down the straight, near just before the pit entry. And now Young Shots might try it down the inside. He doesn't. He backs out, nearly makes contact, and he spins on the curb a little bit. He controls himself, loses traction. Usha is pulling away from him now. Usha is the winner of that battle there until a few laps. We may have another one. So he's behind Josh Thomas now. It's going to be a sandwich here, maybe. It's going to be 3 of them going wheel to wheel here, with Josh Thomas still chasing him. AKL's guys on 8 seconds of time penalties worth. He's behind. Now Josh Thomas chasing the Mercedes with a McLaren just behind. Can he get it down the Wellington straight? And now into Brooklands we go. To Luffield. Nearly, and they might get an opportunity down into Cups. So Young Shots still trying to get that time back on him. Now Tuxin may overtake his teammate here. As the McLaren and Ferrari, McLaren, Alfa Romeo, and Mercedes get battle, and Team Orders come into place as he overtakes him now. And he gains the position now. Back into this interesting battle now. We will resume. It's going to be the Mercedes still ahead of X-Rom. Mercedes lineup is a little bit screwed this year. It is actually selling the points at the moment. There's been a yellow flag in Sector 3. I think the McLaren has gone off. He is out of this battle now. Oh, what a battle that would have been. I'm not sure what's happened to him, but we should get a replay on maybe TikTok or the Formula V YouTube channel. So McLaren is out of this battle, and Young Shots gets it done on Toxin, and Young Shots is being given a 3-second time penalty. I think he made contact with Toxin. Now Josh Tomo still in this discussion. He's still in this battle for a second. Now he's chasing the Mercedes still. Let's see if Usha's just behind him. He's kind of out of this battle now, and he might get it. Oh, and he goes in the pit lane. He almost banks me. Okay, and he's not speeded. I don't think so. So he's gonna undercut him now. He's gonna try the undercut on him now. Yes, he's gonna try get some fresh rubber. So far, tyres is mediums for 1-2, and spit a mix up of soft. Okay, now he tumbles on the order of the pit lane, and now edge up into P5, the AlphaTauri. Oh, and Toxin controls. And Yami is just behind Bufferino, Phil. Let's see, and there's a big battle going on in the pit lane. Let's see, they're gonna exit the pit lane now. So it's a Ferrari with Young Shots and the Williams just behind him. And KP might, oh, and a right 1K just overtakes Callum, the Aston Martin, and the edge is just in front of KP in this battle. Well, now. KB is really chasing him down here. He's trying to get P5. Valuable points to be earned. And Yami now down. He gets it. He gets the move done into Luffield we go. Nearly past National Pits Red. Sector 2 yellow flag. What has just happened? The Aston Martin has gone off. As Moose tumbles on the order. He's onto the grass. With Yami coming charging, trying to gain these positions back. He's so disappointed at him getting disqualified, and I think he probably thinks that's unfair from the stewards. Oh, and this battle, the McLaren and the Red Bull. I think he's fitted now, and he's actually close. Romas at the moment, and McLaren, I think, was the one who pitted. And Edge is gonna maybe pass him, and Callum YT goes past outright 1K. Oh! So 12th position gained for KB. He's having an absolute thriller of a race. Young Shots is 3. He gets a penalty awarded now. Now can he maybe dance around the outside as Ed's now battling KB. The McLaren will actually undercut the Mercedes when he does pit. Into Copse corner past the National Pit Straight. It's critical that he gets that nailed. Now he's gonna get a better exit opposite to KB. Gonna get a far better exit. Alright, 1K is just 3 seconds off, and Callum YT now down with a nice camera angle here. He's chasing the Alpine, and he dances round the outside, and always alongside on the head, and he goes past them, and that's Callum YT, the Aston Martin through P6. And Young Shots, the Williams trying to get much better points now, and KB pits. So Young Shots is nearly there. Right, 1K. Trying to maybe dance around the outside. When Engineer moves around the outside, oh, Juan Cali has to back out just a little bit because that could have caused confusion. Something not good. So Young Shots is just behind Usha. Finished Sector 2 yellow flag. I think the AlphaTauri has just gone off. The AlphaTauri of AK has gone off. He is not having a good race. He is not having the best race of his life at the moment. You know, it's disappointing when you come to Silverstone. You know, you don't get it done. And it's a battle going on between Horizon 1K and Aston Martin of Callum. He gets past Callum and he blocks him off now. Into Magus and Beckett's. Now Kieran is trying P1. He's gone fastest lap. He's still leading this Grand Prix. And Josh Tobin's been awarded a time penalty. Sorry, just cut this off. And now Arise is going to go into the pits after a thrilling battle with Callum. So this is going to be really it's going to be hammer time for the Callum to make sure he can come out of ahead of Arise, so then he can avoid any undercuts that may happen to him. Now Rom's losing time. He's lost about 2 seconds to Kieran. Kieran is cruising in front in Silverstone. He's won here and he's just lapped the Ferrari. Ferrari sat in last place. Arise 1K passes a buffer in the field, just passes him in the pits. Yami is behind KP. I think they've both pitted. So Yami is really trying to get a redemption drive here, and Ed's is P4. Can he go down the Wellington straight and down the inside? No, he will back out. He's going to back out. Kieran and Bufferino Phil trying to join this debate, trying to join this battle here, and Kieran Baggy sets the fastest lap. Once again, we are just nearly about 13 laps to go through Cop's corner now. He's going to try overtake KP. He pulls the throttle back. He's going to try. Engineer moved on the outside. Now he gets it, and he's alongside and ahead of KB. He gets past KB. Toxin, 1/10 off Usha, who is going to try go down the inside, and he has to back out because he knows stuff like that may damage it. Now he's gonna go, he's nearly past Usha, and his chance may be gone out of the water now. And Yami goes in for a stop. It's an alright stop, solid stop. Kieran Baggy's in the pit lane now. Oh, he's got a 5-second penalty for speeding into the pit lane. This is gonna be vital for the Mercedes, for Rex Rom. Maybe we may have a new Grand Prix winner. Can he keep within 1 second? 5 seconds, can he maybe finish this off? Hello. Sandstorm, down to you. Is the Williams doing alright for you? Are you thinking they're alright? Do you think they're doing alright? Young Shots has just been passed by Usha. Oh, and Toxin just gets past Usha. Yeah, the Williams boys are having a little bit of a battle here. No contact yet. So into Abbey we go. Toxin is alongside and ahead. Young Shots. Usha just ahead of them. So are you happy enough with the performance of the Williams at the moment, or do you think they should be higher? They still got points. I think it's okay. as long as they can get points. And KB is P10 now. So Ed's now into the podium places for AlphaTauri. Has he stopped yet? Yes, he's not stopped yet. He's one of the only, he's out, 1 out of 3 to not stop yet. He's 2 seconds behind, Kieran, who's just stopped. And currently the McLaren of Tobe leads this Grand Prix. Usha has just been given a 3-second penalty. Kieran is gonna go down the Hamilton straight. He's passed. I think he's just passed. He's right. No, he's still ahead of him. So 5-second penalty in place. He's 6 seconds. So currently that 5-second penalty won't matter. And the McLaren has not stopped either. Callum now trying to join the discussion of the Josh Stromo of the top 5. Now Usha is going to overtake Toxin. There's been a yellow flag waved in sector 2. I think the Aston Martin has gone off. I think it's Moose. Moose has gone off into the grass. It's the yellow flag just up ahead of him. Now the Mercedes is going to push for this position. Vital still 6 seconds behind, and now Toxin. Just Young Shots just behind him. The yellow flags waved in every section of the track. The Aston Martin once again calls the yellow flag. Now the McLaren and now the Ferrari has got a 3-second time penalty. So now the McLaren is going to go in for a stop. Let's see where he can rejoin, because he's currently leading. So let's see if he can maybe get into something in the discussion. Kieran sets the fastest lap and looks to be maybe still gonna lead this and win. And the soft tires go on. He's gonna have to service time. Oh wait, it's a very quick stop from them. And Callum is 5th. McLaren will join. The McLaren will join maybe P7. As Toxin now charges for the position down the Hamilton straight. He's gonna get the position. He's gonna go P5. The 2 Williams boys P5 and 6. I think that's solid. I think that's solid enough. So Young Shots less than a second behind Toxin. He's gonna have to battle it out, and if they crash, is there gonna be some consequences? Sandstorm. Right, so it's gonna be a talking to if there is any severe contact. As Quad King passes his teammate Yami, desperately trying to climb into the points. The Alpine now nearly trying to battle Eds and trying to catch his position, and KB now Young Shots is behind Toxin, so that's currently the battle. And as Yami alongside and ahead Quad, he's alongside and ahead now into Brooklands down the Wellington straight. And now Young Shots is past Toxin. Now is Toxin gonna come back and bite again? Oh, and Toxin's just received a 3-second time penalty for he's gone off the track limits there. He's got a 6 seconds, but Young Shot's got 9 seconds, so it's gonna look to be Toxin P5. And Ed's currently one of the only out of 3 with no time penalty. He may make up a few places at the end of the race due to the time penalties. So Ed's now going to push with that Honda engine. He's going to keep pushing to pass out KB for maybe the Red Bull Reserve. As Toxin now Toxin Williams getting creeped up on by the McLaren. McLaren joining the battle soon. It's going to be a fresh new battle returning. And now Bufferino Phil behind the Ferrari. He's still got a few laps yet until he might be able to be in striking distance of Quad King there, just very close to Yami. Now the McLaren is back in the discussion with the Williams. He dances around the outside alongside on the left hand side. Oh, and he nearly gets it through. Tuxen turns in on him a little bit and then Tuxen contact. And he passes, breezing past the two Williams boys. Oh, I know, and he's made, the two Williams make contact and he's given a 3-second time penalty. And he's gone off nearly into the wall. The Williams are back ahead of him. So he's going to limp back into the pitch. He was severely pressured by the Williams, and now the Williams have mentally forced him to go off the track and spin. So now I think he might have just retired. I think he has just actually retired from this race. So the Williams now lined up in P5 and 6. Very, very solid. And now he's going to dance around the inside. Tuxen is passed by his teammate Young Shots as he goes. The time is starting to get the delta. Now Callum is actually he's yet to stop. He's still yet to stop. Currently, with Rom almost trying to catch the Red Bull. So yeah, let's see if he can catch within 5 seconds of this. I'm not sure if the McLaren can. I'm not sure if it's gonna be their fault or not, or the Williams boys. I'm not sure if they're gonna get something bad. Okay, and Callum finally going in for a stop. I'm sure he's gonna change to softs. Now let's see how his stop goes. So it's about a 2.3 second stop. Quite solid, and KB passes him for P6, and KB, yes, has stopped, and just with 7 laps to go. So Tuxen is battling Young Shots at the moment with just half a second, and it's Rom currently behind him. And can he get this less than 5 seconds and get Mercedes back to where they belong with form? And currently Ando is not here at the moment in Silverstone. So Kieran is currently the winner, currently the leader of this. He does lead this Grand Prix. As of now, he's actually, I think he's just lapped his teammate. No, he hasn't. He's just lapped the Ferrari, I think, once again. I think that's twice. I don't know. Is that twice now? So Moose now into Cop's corner, and solid, very solid from there. Usha has actually been lapped. Yeah, he was in for a top 5 position, you know, but so let's see if maybe Usha, can something happen here? Well, is he going to challenge? Will he maybe challenge the that would be very. That wouldn't be the smartest thing though, for him to challenge the leader. You know, he's backed off a little bit, and the Cop's corner has gone wide. No time penalty will be given. And now Tuxen battling Young Shots. Let's see, and honestly, this could be for this could mean a lot here, because this could mean a lot for Moose being given a penalty. This could mean a lot for the seat, the lineup for next season, for the season break. So yeah. Okay, so Kieran is ahead of the Mercedes by 5.8 seconds, by 5.7 now. So he's gonna keep his P1 at the moment. So Tuxen now battling it out with Young Shots. This could mean a lot for their seat in the summer break. And it goes past, he dances around the outside, and now it's gonna go down the hanger straight, passes him with DRS. Lovely move. Tuxen has passed his teammate, now it's P4. The Alpine has been given a 3-second time penalty. So ex-Romulan Mercedes still there. He's still in contention, but he's still not. He's got he's got nearly a whole second to gain. Young Shot's trying to bite back at him once again. It's P7 maybe trying to get into a top 5 position. That Honda engine of the AlphaTauri. Very quiet. Okay, now it's starting to get a bit loud. It's pushing it. And Toxin and Young Shots once again battle. This is a brilliant battle of this Grand Prix. Young Shots is going to try it, and he's not going to try it to cups. He can't. He doesn't go wide. No time penalties needed. So currently Young Shots is still behind. And KB has been given a time penalty. He's just behind them. There's a lot of time to be gained here for Ed's pass. So we can see so Yami currently not out of the points with a no time penalty for Ed's 6-second time penalty. So currently Ed's P6. Solid, nearly top 6 finish, and the Aston Martin of Callum has gone off. He's on the grass. He's going to re-enter the track. Nearly a dangerous move. He nearly re-entered the track unnecessarily dangerously. And our Young Shots is still trying to look at a bite back. He's going to keep on going. He's going to keep pushing to gain time on his teammate. But hopefully for the Williams, they're not going to want. They're definitely not going to want. They're not going to want contact, you know. So currently Quad King is going to be investigated after session. Now he's going to try down that side. Late braking into Brooklands. It's a solid move. Young Shots is past Toxin. Toxin now behind him now, and currently Archie is going to be reviewed. Is going to be reviewing the Quad King at the moment because he's noted, the FIA have noted the incidents of Quad King. He's crashed into, he's made contact with a lot of people, and you know, a note from the FIA of left is he just keeps going for moves he should not, so he's just been dangerous a little bit. So currently Tuxton gets the position back, P4 now, and this is going to be vital. They're really battling honestly for maybe their season 3 seats, and now he's going to go down. He's going to go into Vale and exit into Club. Raw might be out of the discussion for this, and Josh Tomo is currently out of the discussion really. With the 3-second time, Toxin's got more, so we're podium unless Josh Tomo can make a really bad mistake. It's currently out of discussion. And Bufferino Phil might try it on a Quad King. He's got DRS down the hanger straight, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's down the hanger straight. Can he get this? He's gonna try again. He's gonna trying to get points. Points finish would be solid. Now there's a yellow flag, sector 2. I'm not sure what's going on there. I think he's just kind of slid. He rode the curve and he's 8/10 off really now. Wait, what's happened? I think he's gone a bit wide. He's lost just a little bit of time. And now Josh Thomas out of discussion. And Young Shots is currently through Maggots and Beckett's going to try it. Oh, and Tux gets a little bit sideways action there. He's gonna trigger the arrest as soon as he gets it. Now 2/10 off his sector 3, sector 2 off his best lap. Kieran still holds the fastest lap as Toxin might try it down the inside of into Vale. I don't think he's going to do that out of respect for his teammate. Ed's trying to join the discussion of KB. He's currently in his P6, basically at the end of the race. And Usha's became a time penalty, and Bufferino Phil is going to want to try it, and Quad King he's chasing him for a number of laps. Interesting battle going down on at Williams here. It's a friendly battle though, or hopefully they don't make contact because that could affect Division 2 because it's just got a 1-2. And into the points goes Bufferino Phil. He's alongside, they make contact. Young Shots has just gone past Toxin. Oh, and he nearly makes contact. He nearly scrapes the front wing. So now Young Shots. Quad King has just been given a 3-second time penalty. No, he might try it down the inside of Bufferino Phil. He won't. Bufferino Phil of the Alfa Romeo is into the points. He's gonna try. He's gonna go into Village. We go. Gonna down the Wellington straight with the Aston Martin just behind them. Unless he makes a mistake. Okay, now it's AlphaTauri is really catching up here. AKL's DNF'd, so one AlphaTauri is out. One AlphaTauri is out, and who seems to be a little bit, at the back. So the gap down to P7 is 50 seconds, nearly just under a minute. Okay, and this is actually the final lap. I've just realised. So now there's going to be vital positions needing to be gained. It is a few. And I don't think Kieran Baggy can be stopped here with this time penalty. As for giving another time penalty. It looks like the order might say same as Quad King might try it on a Bufferino Phil. Although he is going to round off the final corner. And we will not have a new Grand Prix winner. There's going to be a yellow flag there. Aston Martin has gone off. And Kieran Baggy's going to round off. He's going to go down the Hamilton straight. He sees the checkered flag, and he's gonna get it. It's a fourth wins in a row now, and he hears the cheers from Red Bull. He wins the British Grand Prix. He crosses the line, and now there's another win added to his books. We're not going to get to see another Grand Prix winner. Might not get another chance until next week at Austria. So currently the Williams boys are, it looks like Young Shots. It looks like Tuxon's going to finish ahead of him due to time penalties, and Yami has just gone past his teammate for P11, Bufferino Phil. Yami's pretty unlucky here in Sector 2 and Sector 3. It's a yellow flag, and yeah, so extra on the Mercedes comes home to finish second. Josh Tomo takes the podium for Alfa Romeo, and Tuxon finishes P4 ahead of Young Shots on a time penalty. Edge finishes P5 for the AlphaTauri. It's a top 5 finish for AlphaTauri, and now we wait for the Alpine to finish the race. He knows he is in P8 now. Alright, 1K will cross the line to finish P8. It's a great drive from Ed today, and Tuxon has been in a solid drive. It's definitely going to be noted from Sandstorm. Now Yami's gonna, I don't know. No, this is the finishing order for today's race. Maybe also. Oh, I was about to say, imagine if Quad King was to spin at the final corner, and he does, and Aston Martin just goes past. And that is the checkered flag, and that is the Silverstone. Tuxon gets driver of the day for an absolutely brilliant drive. What a drive from him. And Kieran Baggy finishes number 1. Once again, he's on the podium. He gets another win, and it's him victory in Britain. It's a thrilling race to commentate. Now on to Austria. On to Austria we go. Just a week, 7 days until Austria. 6 days for Division 2. Tuxon will race in Austria, and Young Shots in 6 days. That rounds off our podium and rounds off our race, and Kieran Baggies gets the fastest lap. Your winner, Kieran Baggies. Callum just finishes in the points. Quad King P13 is going to get investigated from the race. So it's a solid top 5 finish for AlphaTauri, and Tuxon P4 for Williams, and Josh Tomo P3. Ekram, he gets the podium for Mercedes. That's going to be really impressive. Could even earn a full-time seat in after the break. On to Austria we go. We will see you next week in Austria. Thank you for watching. Be safe and sick.